I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. Hello, I'm Janice and I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we are gonna try and tidy up my room using the Marie Kondo method. Every time that I do film in my room, you have no idea. I try to make sure that my background is as tidy as possible, but I have accumulated a lot of stuff in my room throughout the years, and I want to take this opportunity to, try out her method properly and see if I can, spark joy and bring life back to this room. So essentially she has 6 basic rules, which is firstly to make the commitment of actually tidying up your place. I mean, I'm just gonna focus on my room for now because I want to try and do this in a day. Consider how it will change your life. And then 3 is get rid of items first and then thank them. And then 4th one is you go through category and not location. I mean, that doesn't really apply to me as much because I'm just going to be focusing on the room and not cleaning up the whole house. And then number 5 is follow the checklist order, which is first clothes and then books, papers, komono, which is miscellaneous items. And then number 5, sentimental items. And lastly, you got to hold each item and ask yourself, does it spark joy? As you can see in that corner, there's a chair with all the clothes. I think one time my friend came over and we were watching a movie in my room. Ever since then, that chair has been a place for clothes. We need to change that. And then we've got the lights at the back. And then I've got my charging cables and my electronics sort of scattered. And then it's hard to believe, but I do have quite a lot of clothes. And it's hard to believe because I wear the same 3, 4, 5 things all the time. So for me, it's kind of wow, I actually do have a lot of clothes, which I think that's actually going to take a lot of time. But I also have a lot of books. So I still have a lot of books from university. Okay, honestly, it's pretty bad that I just shove all my books here and then I haven't really touched anything in this bookshelf for a very, very long time. So all these law books and then business books and then all the finance textbooks as well. So the thing is when I was studying in university, I never bought my books new. I always bought 1, 2 and sometimes 3 editions prior because they were a lot cheaper. And so by the time that I was done with the textbooks, people didn't really want to buy them. So they've just been sitting on this bookshelf and this certificate, I really should hang it up. I mean, it does say, do not store this certificate in the plastic sleeve. I really shouldn't just shove it in my bookshelf that I never look at again. I should make an effort to hang it up or something because that took me a lot of time and a lot of money. Anyway. All right, first things first, let's just throw all the clothes into a pile. Taking out my entire closet and I still have all my drawers and I still have an entire box of clothes that I think I haven't even opened since I moved into this house. I think I have a problem with throwing things away because I have so many clothes that I don't even wear and I wear the same things all the time, as you would know and see in my videos. I haven't even started on these drawers and it's a mountain of clothes. Okay, I think I'm going to separate this into 3 piles. Things that I keep, things that I throw away, and things that are still really, really nice quality, but I don't think I'll ever wear it. So maybe I can either give it away or donate it or something. So with every piece of clothing, I'm going to... Oh no, I think I was meant to bless this room first. I guess I'm going to pick up every piece of clothing, look at it, see if it sparks joy, and if it does, I'll keep it, and if it doesn't, I won't keep it. No, actually I wouldn't wear this out. This is one of my skirts. Fits around one of my thighs. It doesn't spark joy. I mean, I don't even know if it sparks joy or not. It's just like, I don't see myself wearing it ever again, so. Okay, so we've just done the surrounding pile. Now we're moving on to this pile. Very quick update. Sometimes things have to be worse before it gets better, you know? So that's the current status of my room right now. I mean, it looks like it's just a mess everywhere, but you know, I know what piles are what, so don't worry, we've got it covered. I think what I'm gonna do now is I've got a lot of empty drawers and I've got an empty cupboard right now, so I'm going to use the KonMarie folding method, fold my clothes and then put it all back in. No matter what, I'm gonna get my clothes done tonight. Essentially, Marie Kondo has very specific guidelines on how to fold your clothes. It's the way you store clothes that makes a difference. So if you leave your clothes in a stacked pile, even though it's really, really neat, it's always gonna make it hard to sort of get to it. So her way of folding, when done right, means that your clothes can stand upright, and well, when you put it in your drawers, nothing is stacked on top of each other and you can see everything. Okay, another day, another time to clean. So we are done with all our clothes and it looks really, really nice, I think. And my drawers are definitely a lot less crowded and less chaotic. And now we move on to the second category in this cleaning process, which are books. I think I'm just gonna put everything into the middle of the room and then sort it out accordingly. Excuse my hair, but I'm also gonna take this opportunity to throw out any like boxes that I don't need. I have this Dell box from when I got my laptop. For some reason I didn't want to throw it away like in the initial months in case I needed to refund it, and now I don't even know why I'm keeping it because there's really nothing inside. It just sits here gathering dust. I've also got a box for my pillow, which I don't know why I kept, so I'm gonna throw that away as well. Like, I don't know why I keep so much junk. There's absolutely no value in them at all. Okay, I actually don't have that many books, and I have a lot of papers and folders with the books like in the bookshelf area, so I'm thinking like maybe I can break the rules and combine them. You know, my biggest fear throughout all this is finding like a bug in one of the folders and stuff, but let's get to work. This is my friend's, which is great, so I don't have to deal with it. I just have to return it. No. No. I was the type of person who had to buy a book to learn how to not give a fuck. I should read this book again. I bought this book right before starting to work in an investment bank because I was like, I want to see what it's all about. That's not mine. I look like such a good student. I was just the type of kid that would never get into trouble because I was such a goody two-shoes. We are still going with the paper and books, but I think we've made really good progress. Parts of my room is in a huge mess right now, but we'll fix that. I think by tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, we would have gone through like the miscellaneous and the sentimental items. Sorry, I don't know why I'm squatting like that. And it is currently 11:46. Okay, we are now done with the books. I don't know if you can see the bookshelf, it's really, really nice and clean. I ended up grouping the komono items with my sentimental items because these two categories just overlapped a lot for me. The stuff that was strictly small things and items didn't take too long to sort through. I just had a lot of stationery, a couple bags, and stuff that are kind of broken and I've not touched in a while. I've been meaning to like fix my broken tripod. The sentimental items though, that was a lot harder. So I've kept like a lot of birthday cards, letters, and items that most people would just look at as junk. Like I like to keep old tickets, like theme park tickets that I went to and had a great time, or a plane ticket for the first time I traveled solo internationally, or souvenirs that I've never used, but I bought it from a country that I went on exchange to and I had a great time there. I tend to attach a lot of memories to physical things that don't mean anything to anyone else, and they just end up creating a lot of clutter. I did end up throwing out a good portion of stuff like receipts and tickets and things like that, but letters and cards, those I kept. Most of them anyway. Now, before I show you the after, I wanted to make sure that everything was as clean and tidy as possible. So I vacuumed, I chucked away some rubbish, and I even wiped my mirrors. Okay, everything is now done and dusted. You've seen the before, here is the after. And from now on, I don't have to strategically choose a spot in which I film when I'm in my room because everything is a whole lot less messy than before. I think one of the things that I'm most happy about is my bookshelf. I managed to get rid of most of my notes that I took when I was in university, and now it is definitely a lot more cleaner and a lot more tidier. I haven't got around to finding a frame for my certificates just yet, but you know, I'll do that. I'll do that sometime this week because I don't just want to let it flop over in my bookshelf, you know. That is it for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out with these videos, and let me know in the comments as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on your notification bell if you haven't already. I post new videos every Tuesdays and Fridays. Check them out if you have time. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. So ever since I got my monitor, I haven't peeled off that plastic sticky thing on it yet. I want to take this opportunity to share this moment with you. I feel like that idea sounded better in my head. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.